Show is empty. Hungry. I'm hungry. You hungry?
got all these kids to feed.
We got oatmeal. Lord, let us pray. Heathen baby.
This is a heathen here.
Lord, these babies is hungry. They need some oatmeal. Fill our cup, Lord. Oh, his oatmeal. The Lord has filled a miracle. You babies get to eat
Do
again.
any of y'all know how to cook that stuff?
Mama, can you
Mama
cook
got-
this oatmeal
Mama
for
got
us?
150 recipes, don't worry.
Point out in the country is God's eye is on this place, and we are a blessed people. And having Brother Lewis as our pastor, I don't even think we really know how blessed we are. You know, I've seen him in a lot of different situations, but Lewis is pretty level across the board. He's a very humble man. In spite of all of the knowledge and acclimates that he could have received, he doesn't really want to receive that. He just wants to be God's man for where God has placed him. He's not after the praises of men. He's just after what God's will is.
Brother Lewis is just the most amazing pastor. I'm so privileged to be here under him, and he has taught me so much, and I just love him, and I love his family. They welcomed me the first time I came here, and I'm just so very appreciative, and I found my healing at this place. My heart has been healed at Point Assembly.
I came to this church in probably the early 80s. I wasn't even a Christian, wasn't saved, and Brother B was here then, and he's been here all these years. He's been faithful. I believe he's a preacher's preacher. I believe he's a pastor's pastor. And I know as for Melissa and I and our kids over the years since we've been coming here, we've gone through things, and Brother B has always been there. It never seems like you're inconveniencing him. He's always interested. He's checking up on you. If you miss, he'll check up on you. And I just believe with all my heart that he has just got the heart of a pastor, and he loves his people. He loves the Lord, and he's a great man, he and his wife both. And I know things that we've gone through, Brother B would come to me and say, Paul, if you want to go out and hit some trees or knock something over or scream, he said, man, I'll go along with you. We'll do it together, whatever. That's the kind of guy he is. And we just appreciate and love the Bartetts.
And I would just like to say that I've known Brother B and Nanny. They've been in my life for like ever since I've been alive. And I remember that I always thought Nanny was really quiet. And I, used to go over to her house, and I learned otherwise. She did step on a lot of frogs, as she liked to say. And but I also learned that when she spoke, that you listened, because she always had words of wisdom. And so I just really appreciate her always pouring into my life the way that she did. And then Brother Beezy, I got nothing but love for you and the way that you bring the word, because you always speak the truth, whether it's, something that everybody wants to hear or not, you tell it like it is. And so I just appreciate that and what it's meant to my life. Because of you guys, I know the truth, and I know how to live it because of the way you live it.
And y'all have put up with me for a long time and all my drama. And thank God for y'all, because y'all are my spiritual parents that I could never have done any of this mess with without y'all. And your guidance and love and comfort and peace and all that y'all bring to the table, I will forever and eternally be grateful for.
I haven't been here as long as some people, but ever since I've been coming here, you guys have made me feel like family. You've accepted me, and you accepted my kids, and that goes a long way, and I really appreciate it. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for everything you do.
Well, ever since they got here, they have been part of our family because Daddy adopted them, and we spent Christmases and Thanksgivings and everything together, and our kids grew up together. And Nanny has a different sense of humor that is wonderful. And we really enjoy her, and she has the most special heart for the young people.
He's been a mighty faithful pastor. He's way older than me.
You're an amazing guy. And we are thankful for you and the time that we get to spend with you. And your word is amazing and very, very encouraging. So,
honestly, the first sermon I heard when I came was how I knew this is where we were supposed to be at. So it's just very awesome to come here and meet all these wonderful people and be a part of this family, this part of the body. So, yeah, just love you.
I love especially how you always had a name for me every single day that I came. Every single day there was a different name for me.
Oh, yes.
It was based on my actions, kind of like how Mom is, like my clumsy action or something that recently happened. It just like he'd give me a name certain for it. It just, I always loved that.
Yeah, he calls me Cat Lady.
You know, he's faithful to do the studying and to research, and his dedication is his calling, you know, and he works at it. And Nanette, to me, is just precious. She's quiet, but she has so many words of wisdom. Sometimes you would think she's not going to say something, but then she speaks, and it's just a nugget, you know, and you just hold on to it.
The fact that we have got to see all of their kids grow up, grandkids, now we're watching great grandkids. You know, who does that? I mean, I've never heard of a pastor being at one place for so long. And I appreciate that fact, and the fact that they love God. Both of them love God. They love people. And, you know, we've been through so much together. Great times, and we've been through some really, really hard things before. And I was thinking as we were coming over here that that's what families do. You know, we aggravate one another. We bless one another. We good times, bad times, just, you know. And I don't know what God's got for us in the future, but I plan on being here to find out.
I enjoy coming to church. Brother B's hilarious. I absolutely brag about him to everybody, my parents, everybody, because he's just the best preacher I've ever known. And I enjoy being here, and Nana's so sweet too. I love getting to visit with her and seeing him at Max. He was there yesterday.
The Bartetts are the best people. I'm so glad to find a church that accepted me and has made me feel whole again. And thank you so much.
But he is a very fine gentleman, and I appreciate being serving the Lord under him.
Brother B, Nanette, 46 years. Wow. That's longer than I've been alive. Just want to stop and say a few things about how much I appreciate you as not only my pastor, but my best friend, father figure, somebody who's always been there to help me and correct me. And one of the only men that I know that can take a 2-letter word out of one verse of the Bible and give a 2-hour sermon on it. There's so much I could say here to let you know how much you guys mean to me. Y'all have been just everything. You're everything in my life. The reason we hang around Point is because of you and your family, and because of the church, and because of the leadership. And I really don't know where I'd be without you. And
Annette, you are the mother of the church. And I'm sure you know that people watch you, but I watch you closely, and I watch how you've raised your family and how you've raised your grandkids. And I'm passing that on to my kids and my grandkids. Your hugs are like a warm blanket around you. When you pray, I feel the Spirit move. I know that God's hearing you. You've always been a friend to talk to, and I've always walked away with a smile on my face. Brother B, there's never a conversation or sermon that I've walked away from that I haven't thought on after.
I couldn't ask for a better friend. I couldn't ask for a better leader. What else can I say? I mean, you're like the pinnacle of people in my life. So thank you for the time that you've served here, for the short time that we've been here compared to what you've been here. But looking forward to many more years with you preaching as my pastor. I'm looking forward to learning more. As deep as I want to go, he takes me there. And I like to go pretty deep at times. But I couldn't ask for anybody better in my life, man. We love you guys, and we thank you for all that you are. And
we thank you for y'all's faithfulness.
Yes, thank you for your faithfulness to him. Thank you for helping us in our walk with Christ.
So very proud of you. We cannot express how proud of you we are. Do y'all want to tell Dad how proud? I'm proud of you. Sean, do you want to tell Mama, speak to Mama how proud she is? I'm proud of she is. Mama, Sean can't talk right now, but she's proud of you. She's so proud. Ruth, are you proud? Storage on your phone. Say it loud. Say it proud. How proud are you of your parents? We're being serious. She's mute. She's so loving. Oh, she's my mom. How proud are you? Tell them how proud you are. Speak up. Tell them how proud you are. Good job. Good job. Well, I'm this proud. No. It's this big. Nancy. Ow! Okay, this is dumb. Okay, can we go?
Okay. Basically, what they're trying to say is they're super proud of you. You're an amazing pastor. We appreciate your service, 46 years. And that's it. We love you. Thank you.
Tell me why my husband looks like my father. What he said? Tell me the truth. That's creepy.
We just appreciate everything you do. You're the cornerstone of our church.
We love you, Brother B and Annette.
We love you.
I love you.
Thank you. Happy 46 years.
We love you. We love you, Daddy.
Mom and Dad, we just want to say we're proud of you. And we love you.
Here's to another 46 years.
And 47 more oatmeal recipes.